Yeah. Now we are. We're live. Welcome in, Eric and Teal. We're coming live on CPN and CPN, X and Facebook for the first time. We normally just go live on our own YouTube channel. We've been blowing up lately, though. We know that people want to see our faces, the handsome faces behind all the shorts that are blowing up in the growth. So here we are. It's Eric. Eric's is the handsome face. It's not me.
It is Eric. It is Eric.
So,
Eric, I just like the pose. Just give me my second.
Yeah, okay. Right.
But,
yeah, it's Mr. Smooth, man. Come on.
Yeah. Be like,
yeah,
baby, what's going on?
Well, how you doing, Eric? Since we're starting off with you, got a very Eric heavy show to begin with. What's going on?
Hey, man, I'm doing good. I'm ready to have some fun, talk some Jaguar football. And I want to say thank you to everybody who helped us reach our goals and surpass them, actually. I want to say thank y'all for subscribing and viewing and keep it up. We doing wonderful things here at Old Third and Teal, and we couldn't do it without you. So thank you much. Thank you much.
You sure you're live streaming to the CPN?
Yeah, not the YouTube, just the X and the.
I see. Okay, but just saying.
Okay,
all right, got it.
Well, with that, Trevor, how you doing?
I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. Been between me and you, bro, and Eric just doing what he do. We've been nailing comments on the head. And I mean, at this point, we must have responded to like 400 comments. It feels like, dude, it's actually gotten to a point that somebody commented and told us, stop responding to all the comments. You guys aren't an oracle. We are a fucking oracle if we say we are. And we'll respond to as many fucking comments as we want to, which is every fucking one of them until it gets uncountable. And we haven't gotten there yet, so we're responding.
Yeah. Yep. Look, well, well, go ahead first. Let's see how Isaiah doing before we get back to what we're just talking about, the comments.
I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. Just been working and hanging out and doing my thing. Ain't too much to it, to be honest with you. Just kind of ready to, keep going, get a little more and more comfortable with the whole married thing now that we're living together. I got some, yard work to do tomorrow. Everything's good, man. Everything's good.
How does it feel, boys? How does it feel to be the breadwinner and the flagship of the CPN?
I mean, honestly, we already were. The numbers just weren't quite there, but we already kind of were. But yeah, no. I mean, it feels great. Feels great.
Yeah, I mean, we have to take a bit of pride in that, because
we have to take pride.
Because we definitely put our work in, and we still be working. Be working.
This is no disrespect to any other channel that's involved in the CPN. I love all of our guys, and I love all of our content that we all put out, and I know a lot of work goes into all of it. But not even saying that it's because they don't want to. It's that they just lack the ability to put in the work and the content that we do.
Yeah.
If you watch our channel and you watch any of the other channels in the CPN, we're the only ones that bring you the type of content that we bring you. And we are.
Because I'm the scout. I be out ahead looking, and then I send it into the scouting department, and I'll let y'all do y'all thing after that. But yeah, you know what though? When it comes to those comments, man, I read them, and I pick and choose actually which ones I want to respond to. Like that one guy today that Isaiah responded to when he had Asante Samuel Senior on there. And honestly, I didn't know who the guy was. That's why I said, who is he? I don't think I know us. He was talking negative about the team. So I was asking him who he was. And then the guy comes back and say, Eric, you don't know who Asante Samuel is? Why would I? He never played for the Jaguars, so I really don't care who he is.
You know? I can kind of see where they're coming from with that one. I mean,
I don't. If he doesn't have on a uniform to say Samuel on the back of it, I can care less who he is unless it's a Jaguar uniform. I'm just be straight up with you. That's the way it is. Robert, what's up, man?
What's going on, Robert?
I know I'm simple like that. I don't need to know who you are. That I'm sorry. But instead of getting into a back and forth with him, I just let him have the comment, and then I saw Isaiah come in and get on him a little bit. But yeah, so that's how I feel about it.
Let's talk about where our content's ended up real quick, though. You guys got to address that. Like, There's no way we can do
Go ahead then. You're the one that told. You're the one that brought it to us. If you want to break the news, be the one who breaks the news here too.
Hey, look, we know you are the content guy of the show, so go on and bring it to us.
No, man. All right. So, as you guys know, and most of our fans at this point know, I am in school right now. And while I was in class the other day, I'm just sitting doing my thing, twiddling my thumbs. We were on a break time, and a buddy of mine leans forward and he says, "Hey, is this your clip?" And he shows me the clip of Travis Hunter running the routes that we posted. That is, you guys have now seen posted everywhere. And he's like, "Is this your clip?" I was like, "Yeah, that's our clip." I mean, I'm not surprised to see another person's taken it and used it. I mean, which I want to make clear now. We love the idea of content sharing. We really do. All of us have talked about this. We are pro content sharing. We love integrating, and we love building each other up. The only thing we don't like is the fact that we got little to no recognition from a lot of these places for our clips. But however, bygones are bygones at this point. He shows me, he says, "Is this your clip?" And I said, "Yes." He says, "Do you want to see where I just found it?" I said, "Yeah." He pulls it back. It was a Colorado Buffaloes article from the page, none other than Sports Illustrated. We made mainstream media content. Like, we actually made content that's on a headline for one of the biggest sports media outlets in the world.
Yes, we did.
That we did.
And we did that shit. We did that shit. I can't fucking believe it sometimes. I even just saying it sometimes is like, damn. That's a dirty trade. That's a dirty trade.
I'm looking
Dirty.
at that and I'm like, okay.
How's it dirty?
No, it's not dirty for you. I'm saying it's going to be dirty with what you do with it. You little shit.
What do you mean? What I do with it? I'm giving them away. I'm getting a 4th rounder, a 7th rounder for.
I know, and you're going to go draft a fucking Will Shipley in the draft next year and be fucking goated. Anyway, off topic. But no, another thing. Some of the fan videos are going up now. Obviously, we're getting deeper in our content of what we had from the mini camp and stuff like that. I just want to say I appreciate all you guys that stop and talk to us, man. Because not everybody's willing to talk. Not everybody's willing to go on camera. And a lot of you guys are so willing and just like, I'm on it.
They're bringing that energy with them. Oh, yeah.
Absolutely, they are. And, and it feels crazy, too, because, like, you don't always get the type of interactions that we're getting. Like, obviously, everybody can get views at some point or another. Someone's going to get them. You know what I mean?
Right.
Oh, my God. See, I can't even – another comment just came in. I'm sorry. This is just like – this is asinine. It's a Travis Hunter clip, and he says, "Bro isn't a receiver. I think he's an elite DB. He's got some of the best ball skills I've seen in a receiver in a long time. Like, bro has amazing body control and great hands. What more do you want from a receiver? Like, what do you
look?
You know what I'm saying?
You know, and I don't mean to interrupt you, Trevor, but I know where you're going. But see, this is what really irritates me when it comes to fans. Yes, we know his skills as a defensive back are really, really good. They're better than what he is as a receiver. So, of course, he's going to drop some passes. Of course, he's going to mess up on some routes. That's why they have OTAs. That's why they're out there doing it now. So when they get down to the season, he'll be good to go. The coaching staff has already said they're going to run him on offense first because that part of his game needs to be defined a little bit better. It needs to work on that part of his play. But for some reason, fans expect this young man to get out there, catch everything, be Superman, and just, not miss nothing, not mess up. Look, he's not perfect, y'all. He's not perfect. Okay?
The argument I keep hearing, though, and I will say there is some validity to the argument.
What?
And I mean only the tiniest bit. Is we mortgaged our first round next year for this. No. It's not enough for all the hate that he's getting. It's not. But I will say, would you like to see him a little bit more refined at the receiver spot? Yes, you would. However, I do think now this is a perfect time to transition into the most recent clips that are coming out of minicamp when Trevor Lawrence is on the field slinging the dots, and Trevor Lawrence is the one rifling the footballs into places they're supposed to be, because things look a lot sharper now.
Yeah, okay.
Sharper. And
I
Hunter
understand
looks
that.
like an actual weapon.
I understand that, Trevor. I really, really do. But I'm still no. They already knew when they drafted him that he had to work on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, his route running, because it was already known. So that's why they got him in. Yes, we gave up a first rounder. So okay, but if he turns out to be the weapon that we think he is, then that first rounder is going to be a later first round pick anyway, and we're not going to need it. So with that being said, hey, y'all, back off. Let's let the guy develop his route running. Hell, we already know he's a good DB. So either way, we run that pick because we got two players in one. If you really want to think about it.
Agreed.
Okay. So yes, he was worth that second round pick. Yeah, at the time we didn't think so, but after looking at it and seeing what's going on, yeah. And listening to Gladstone and Baselli and the coach talk about it, man, it was a no-brainer. It really was, especially if they made the deal before the draft even happened. I mean, that's the part y'all missing. They did the deal before even the draft, so they saw something that nobody else did.
No, I think they saw something that everybody else saw. Travis Hunter, they all knew it. They all knew it. They all knew. The only difference is no one had the ability or the balls to go ahead and pull the trigger.
I think it's the last part. Nobody had the balls to pull the trigger, except for Gladstone. Yeah. But they kept it quiet. And I think if they went and kept such a big secret, I think somebody probably would have tried to jump up and get him too. What Robert says, it's about time. It's about time we see scramble drills for the wide receivers. That's something I mentioned early in the season, last season, about that. Our receivers don't do scramble drills. Speaking of that, dun 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 dun. I forgot what the hell I was going to say. I know what I'm going to say. Trevor, don't we have a banner moment this week? I tell you, I know we got a banner moment this week. Or you going to leave them alone?
Hey, we've got so many banner moments this week.
Okay.
But that's the thing that's really tough right now. Is we've got everything's got a banner moment. But you know what though?
What?
You damn right I'm gonna get on his ass. Fuck is you talking about? Hell no, you ain't getting out of this. Hell no.
That's what I'm talking about. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. Don't let him get away with nothing.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a little bit longer of a segment of Miss Me With That Bullshit because there are some things that go in and some things you have to understand. Okay?
Yes.
One thing you have to understand, we were not prepared for those clips to go as viral as they did.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, we expected to get good views, but like, we really were being so sincere when we told you guys, like, the feedback and the response that we've gotten was unprecedented, and we appreciate it more than we could ever say because we really could not have anticipated it. So that being said, we didn't watermark. We didn't put a unique identifier on our content because we didn't think we had that problem at this current time. That being said, our clip started circulating on everyone else's pages. Okay. And at first it was like, oh, dude, that's so cool. People want to use our content. That's cool. Until now. There was an account that was on YouTube and on TikTok. It blocked our account, so I don't really know what he's doing now, but he did block me. It's called Limitless Sports. And just so you guys can see it, I know it's going to be hard for you guys to see it, but I'm going to make sure to show you. That fucking guy. That guy right there. Yeah.
Limitless Sports.
Yeah, you guys can see him. Okay. That's the name of the TikTok. That's also the name of his YouTube. Focus up, motherfucker. Uh-oh. I might have messed it up. Hold on.
Yeah, you may have.
It'll focus in a second.
Yeah, you did get a little blurry.
So, I sent him a message. I said, you should tag us. We can collab. We can collaborate. Hold on. I got to get this right. Hold on, man. This is...
Yeah.
Fix
Collab.
yourself. Oh my god. There we go. Yeah. I said we can collaborate. He messaged me back. I will if you pay me.
Dude.
Bitch, what do you mean pay you? You're using my shit. And the 2 biggest clips you got were our clips. So I responded accordingly. Pay you for our own videos? ? I said, it's no hard feelings, but our videos are your 2 biggest posts ever. We post Jags content all the time. All you had to do was hit us up, man. We are all about community growth.
Exactly.
Okay.
Isaiah, mute yourself.
What?
And then he texts back. He says, I didn't get that video from you. I said, I'm not saying that you got it directly from our page. But go to our YouTube. You will see the video came from us. I have the raw footage still on my camera roll. I said, again, no hard feeling, but we're all growing. All we want is to be shared in the growth from our own content. I think that's a fair ask. Okay?
Right. Exactly.
I didn't get it from your YouTube. If I do, I will tag you. First of all, you have shitty grammar. Sign number 1 that you're a fucking idiot. I said, where did you get it then? So I can talk to them. He messages again. He said, it blew up because of what I commented. There's a ton of practice footage. I was there too. Guido don't believe you. So I messaged again. I said, that's awesome, but still not the point. It blew up on our YouTube as well as your tags work well for sure on TikTok. TikTok's easy to get views. However, I know there's a ton of practice footage, but I also know what footage is mine because I took it regardless. You know that wasn't your footage. No problem with sharing content. Just ask for our credit. That's all. Right. I got a little bit more stern this time because now you're being a fucking shithead. All I'm asking you to do, tag us in our stuff.
Right.
Okay.
Simple. Easy.
He says this. It was my footage. It blew up because I got people discussing. Bitch.
Now,
I said, damn, that's crazy. You gonna start lying?
Now tell him what the real catch was to it.
Hold on. I said, that's crazy. I said, discussion's great though. That's awesome, no doubt. But we lying now? Like that's what we're doing? He says, I never lied. I told you it's not from you. No, you just said it was your footage, you dumb bitch. Which one is it? I said, but no, the fuck it ain't either. And I'm just reading it to you 100%, y'all. I'm not cutting nothing out. I just want you to know this is exactly what I said. I said, like, I get it. You said you did not get it directly from my page, but don't claim it as your own either.
Right.
He said, I was there. I said, that's cool. Me too. That's how I took the fucking clips. He said, same. I said, bro, I get you need content, but why lie? That's grimy as hell, man. He goes, I'm not shouting you out. Learn how to get views. First of all, you got more views anyway. First of all. Yeah. I said, and it isn't even about the views. It's about the point of you being grimy at this point. I said, don't worry. I'll tag you, though. He goes, if you want to, post it, bro. You're welcome to use my footage. Now, get this. We go to his YouTube page. Can you try to look it up, actually, Isaiah?
Yeah, I can.
Yes, Mr. Producer Man can.
And before he plays it, I'll tell him what they're...
Welcome to the show.
I'll tell him what they're looking for. I'll tell him exactly what they're looking for before he plays it.
What?
Oh, man. I will tell him exactly what we're looking for.
But I want to get to the part of the whole thing where you really bust him out for real.
I'm going to tell him.
Where you see what he doing. There we go. Here we go.
Okay, pause it. Now, first of all, as you guys, if you're fans of the channel or whatever, you're going to see these clips and you're going to recognize them because we fucking posted them because they were our fucking clips.
Yes.
I shot those clips with my own 2 hands, my own 2 fucking eyes on my camera.
Period.
Okay, but that's not the one. The one is go to the one with him dancing.
Hold on. Let me just show something real quick.
Okay, he gonna show something real quick. Keep it clean. Keep it clean.
It's gonna be clean.
Don't know when the boss gonna slip in.
Hold on.
Hey, we'll say Slayton St. Pierre. Welcome to the show. He said, "Wild behavior." Yeah.
Oh, it is wild. And honestly, I can't see your comment. Where's he commenting at, Eric? Which one?
Off of Facebook.
Okay,
Facebook.
I'm not even on the Facebook chat. Hold on.
But he's in the comments.
No, you pull up the actual comments inside of StreamYard. You can see it.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Hold on. Let me get there.
me just pull this up real quick.
Yeah. Go ahead. And
Oh,
knock it out.
perfect. Hey, what's going on, man? Hey, Slate, it is wild behavior, isn't it? I thought it was pretty wild too. And what you're gonna really think is wild is what we're about to show you next. It's very wild because man, I don't want to tell you. I don't want to tell you. Hold on, he's getting it. Let Mr. Producer Man work his magic.
This is how great this guy's channel is. He's so great that, and this is his footage, by the way, his footage. I just want to be very clear. He is so good at what he does that he shares his own footage 6 days after we do, and gets 146,000 or 145,000 and some change less views than we do. Because he posts his footage 6 days after ours.
Oh man, look at those dates though. See, ain't life about a bitch? Oh man,
ain't that crazy? Hold on, hold on. I got another one for you. Where's the?
I'm telling y'all, we bring receipts up in here.
All right, now,
we bring
the
receipts.
one for this duck ass.
Yeah.
Where's the?
Y'all know what I want to hear.
Coming up. I don't remember which order he posted in.
I think he deleted the dancing one.
Oh, he probably did. All right, guys. Well, here's the deal. Go ahead and pull up the dancing clip from our, or play it from our side.
Oh, I know.
There it is. Yeah. There it is. Now, are you able to play that with sound when you do it?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Is it coming through?
I don't hear it.
No.
Okay.
No, I don't hear it.
Oh, I love it. What's up, Curtis? You know we fuck with you, man.
Curtis in the house. I told
Curtis,
y'all he'd be here.
Curtis, I've been waiting to do this, man. No,
I told you he'd be here.
There we go.
Yeah. One thing I want to point out too is Slayton, you're absolutely right. He is recording it off his phone, and you'll notice the difference because when we uploaded it, the shit comes in 4K. When he uploaded it, it's like shit.
Here we go.
Hold on. Don't play. I want you guys to listen out. If you watch this channel, I want you to listen to the voice that comes in at the end, and I want you to comment who you think that voice is. Go ahead.
Getting down, baby.
Yeah, but he don't need to be dancing like that.
He's getting down. Getting down, baby. Now,
but you heard him.
Yep, you heard him.
Now,
the one, the only.
Who does that sound like? I mean,
all right, the
original clip.
Let's play it again.
We'll play it one more time for him.
Down, baby.
That's the original clip. Also, you notice how this is. If we're stealing clips, how are we?
Oh yeah, he went and commented on all of our videos.
How are we more zoomed out than he is?
That's
how do
crazy.
we zoom out of his videos and get better quality?
And also, isn't this the one that he commented on and said that we stole from him?
No, it was not. No, he was careful when he did that. It was on none of ours. He did it on the Travis Hunter one.
Oh, I see.
Of him throwing the football, where I gave credit to Panini Sports and that Amy Adams, who it came from, and he did not give credit on his channel.
Can you pull up the post dates on those, by the way, like you did the first set?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I want everything to be verified, just so you know, because he said he was going to report us.
Yeah.
Report me. I got time.
We got receipts, baby.
He was quicker with this one too. It was quicker with this one. This one was the next day.
Yeah, because he started seeing our channel when it blew the fuck up and was like, "Damn, I like what they're doing."
Yeah, we have a system without having a system.
Look at that. May 16th, and correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I may have developed a fucking a brain aneurysm. May 16th comes before May 17th, right? Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So I'm not tripping. I see. So what I'm hearing is this little bitch, and that's the only thing I got to say for him.
Dude.
I want you guys to all know too, by the way, I definitely texted him back and I said, he said, if you want to use my footage, you can repost it. And I texted him back. I was like, I can hear my own voice in the dancing clip, you fucking moron. Like, if you're gonna steal if you're gonna steal the shit, at least mute it, man. That's my voice. And let me tell you guys something. For everybody watching, there's one distinct factor that tells you that these clips are ours of Travis Hunter. And it's the pole. It's the pole that he runs by when he does the route. And you want to know how I know that? I know that for a couple of reasons. One,
How?
if I was an accredited media person, do you really think I'm sitting in the stands with a fucking pole in the way? No. No, I'm taking the best shots I can get from where I'm at. And all these people are using the clip of him running, and you can see the pole. That is our clip, 110%, no ifs, ands, or buts.
Yeah.
And here's what I'll do. I'll even do one better. I have something better. Hold on. Because iPhone timestamps and shows where it was recorded.
Damn.
Uno momento, por favor.
Yeah, what he just said.
Yeah.
Yeah, what he just said. Oh Lord. But see, y'all, really, we have receipts. That one thing we do believe here on Third and Teal, we got the receipts.
Okay.
So
now I'm gonna have to kind of let it do its thing. You can see it in my camera roll. You guys can tell that's my camera roll there. It's gonna be kind of bad quality, but look at that. Pole, toe tap, catch. Now, that is the clip that is circulated 1,000,000 times. Now, you want to know what's even crazier?
What's crazy?
Check this out. Check that out. That says Saturday, May 10th at 1:54 p.m. shows you the location. Apple iPhones 15 Pro Max. That is my fucking phone.
Yeah.
At Everbank Stadium.
Yes.
My camera roll. Live video, bitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
So hell no, you ain't getting away with that shit. And just for the naysayers that might say something else, here's the other one. Look at that. Where he chest catches. Everybody's making a big deal about that one, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah, real big deal. Check this out. Check that out. Holy shit. Holy fucking hell.
Hey.
There it is again.
Hey, we there.
Hey, and there's another one that was in question. I just got to show it just because it was in question now.
What's he?
I could see.
Getting down.
Getting down, baby.
Y'all heard that?
Yeah.
All right,
now we heard it.
Now, what that look like? What that look like? May 10th, 2025. What day was the rookie mini camp? May 10th of 2025.
Okay.
At Everbank Stadium at 1:43 p.m.
He is guilty.
It just took him 10 days and us getting the footage from his camera roll somehow.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
Yeah, I mean, allegedly, I'm the best cyber hacker I've ever seen.
Yeah.
He's good.
Great hacker, man.
Look, y'all. We're not saying, we don't mind collaborating. We really don't. We'll have you come on the show once or twice if that's what you're gonna do. But don't do that.
Hell no, you can keep your grimy ass at the house. You ain't coming on this show, bitch.
Yeah, I told somebody on X that
I wouldn't talk about him specifically. Just
well, now everybody got to be vetted. You got the whole CPN talking about watermarking our content. Do you believe that?
Hey, you can believe I went to work on it too. Man, y'all just don't know.
It's crazy. And then some guy on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, I really don't care.
Yeah.
He was like, Trevor threw the ball 10 foot high to BTJ on the sideline. I'm like, first of all, Brian Thomas Jr. has a 38.5-inch vertical. If he maxed out his vertical, which he clearly did not, that thing would have hit him in the fucking neck or in the numbers. First of all, I was like, second of all, was it a high throw? Absolutely. Ain't nobody disputing that. But people are just overblowing that shit. It's like the warm-up route tree in OTAs. Relax. And then, people want to comment shit and act like, and they're like, oh, well, Trevor, he also missed him another time. No, the second time it hit BTJ in both his fucking hands and he dropped it. And y'all want to talk about Trevor. But then whenever I say, okay, you're wrong, come on the fucking show and tell me why I'm wrong, though. And they won't fucking do it. They just stop responding because
I tell you,
not going to come on here.
I'll tell you. They won't come on here and say that shit. They're badusies.
I wonder, are those really fans or just somebody that's trolling and just trying to get some crap started? A lot. Yeah,
but I
think that's what it is. That's why they don't want to come on the show and face us. Who you gonna shout out, Trevor?
We gotta shout out the people that actually gave us our credit when we spoke to them and were cool people and actually did what this community should do, which is contribute to the growth of everyone. Because This team can feed everybody. I promise you. There's enough opinions. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one, and most of them stink, bro. We can all have something to say, right? So shout out to Dan Mitchell first and foremost from Roundtable Sports.
I didn't expect
Shout
that
out to
come
him.
that way.
Because
Okay.
I texted him. I said, hey, man, love the page. Just wondered, could you shout us out for the Travis Hunter clips? There are original videos, and we love supporting other channels. We just asked that we get included in the growth. He said, for sure, man. I'll edit y'all's username in the description. I have a photo verified proof. He absolutely did it. Shout out to you. You're a great dude.
You go.
Not just him. Tyler Tarabocia. He's a primarily Dolphins fan. He's an Instagram content creator. I'm not sure what other platforms he's on, but I followed him on Instagram for a long time. I love his content. Really good guy. He's verified. I texted him. I said, hey, man, I've watched and loved your content forever. I'm so hyped that you used our clips from Travis Hunter at rookie camp, but they have been taken a lot. It would literally be the best thing ever if you could tag us in it. We love content sharing. All we ask is that we get some of the growth too. Texted back. For sure. I found the clips all over Twitter. Absolutely, he did. That's 100% of truth. And he said, we'll tag you in the vid. He tagged me personally, but he made the effort. It's the idea that counts, you know?
Right.
So shout out to you. Shout out to you. Both of those guys have said they are willing to come on to the show whenever the scheduling is available for both parties.
Okay.
Love it. Love it, man. Love it. And honestly, you can't ask for more than that. You can't ask for more than that because realistically, once this content was stolen, nobody ever had to respond and say a thing. They could have been like, nah, get fucked.
True.
They could have. And they didn't. They were good people. Good people.
Yeah, fuck Dov Kleiman, by the way. I already hate that dude. But
you might as well pull the article up real quick.
He
though,
fucking stole our shit and fucking didn't give us credit for it.
Dov Kleiman, that stupid bitch. Oh, I hate that dude. But also at the same time, I kind of got to say I fuck with him just for this because he's the reason that we did end up making it to Sports Illustrated.
Oh, okay.
He's who they cited.
Ah, okay. Look, hey, I don't tell me about it. Tell me about it because I don't know. Y'all know
Well, we're about to pull it up. You about to show you about it.
I'll be in a whole different thing working on the show on another side of it. So yeah. But we made Sports Illustrated through somebody else. Okay. All right.
We did, and it's incredible, man. It really is.
Hey, I'm happy.
You know what? Another thing though.
What?
When we show this clip, something we could talk about while we're at it.
What's that?
Well, we kind of briefly touched on it at the beginning of the show. Is we kind of sparked a league-wide controversy. Honestly, we really did. Like, we're talking accumulatively between all the the platforms that have showed these clips and reposted and remixed. We're well over 10 million to 20 million views on these clips.
Oh wow!
And that's an honest to God number. Just one TikTok account had like 8 million on both of them a piece by
That's
itself.
what I'm talking about.
You know,
That's
so this is the Colorado Buffs section of SportsIllustrated.com. You can see SI.com up there at the top. And if you want, Mr. Producer Man, you can play that clip that I just showed them was our clip. Look at that pole. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Hot damn. Oh, that's ours. We love it. This one is not ours.
This one, not ours.
This is the difference between an accredited media and us trying to make things happen for the people that we love, man.
Yeah.
The fans.
So, the fans. So, that being said, I never intended by taking those clips, and I know none of the guys intended by us posting them or talking about them. Did we ever intend to give the idea or the suggestion that Travis Hunter is not going to be a good receiver in the NFL? Bro had ran those routes a million times. Like, I can tell you firsthand, I saw it.
Right.
And if he ever did have a slip up, which is bound to happen, you're not going to nail every single route. No one is perfect. He was the first one to get right back in line and run the route again. Bro had ran those routes.
Right. Exactly.
So, I can't say that I think he's going to be a problem.
I don't either. And I think we were three of the biggest critics that he had. even on draft night. So yeah, I don't think he's gonna be that much of a problem. That's why they're working with him right now. They're working with him,
Yep.
But it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be
Yeah.
all right. You have to remember, people have to have things to do now because everybody beginning to itch for football a little bit more. Because that summer spring league they got going on is garbage, and
People try so hard to like act like it's good and talk about it.
man,
I'm like, ain't nobody want to fucking talk about that, dude.
No, look, I even tried watching it. That's how much I love football, and I'll be like, yeah, let me find something else because
It's just not good.
yeah, this it's not good quality right now. But you know what? If those individuals watch it, I don't see how they would say, "All right, who tapping on the computer like that?"
Damn, Trevor.
They would say Trevor Lawrence is not a bad quarterback. Just go to that league and watch the quarterback play. It's horrible. It's horrendous. It's pitiful. But you want to criticize Trevor Lawrence? Okay, no problem. Go look at that league right there, y'all. Go look at that league, and you see just how important quarterbacks are. That's all I'm going to say. Besides, you know what? We're going to be all right. We're going to be all right.
Robert
What you
said
think
it
about that?
rained early and they tried to dry the field, Baselli said. First of all, Robert, I want to tell you something. Baselli ain't getting enough credit. He's not. That man's making real football IQ moves and true talent evaluation.
You know what he did say? He said, I think because they upped the amount of times you can wear your alternate or your throwback this year.
Yeah.
And he said they are going to max it out. So that means we're going to be wearing the Prowlers 4 to 5 times this year. And he said that as soon as they, like he said this in an interview, and he said as soon as they are able to, they're going to put it into the league. No, I'm not playing video games. What are you talking about? He said as soon as they can, they're going to petition the league to change the jerseys to the Prowlers. Now that was Trevor clickety clacking away on his clickety clackety keyboard over there.
Oh, I get caught one time clacking. Oh God!
No, dude, it's because StreamYard keeps resetting and it turned off my background noise reduction. And so like
literally.
Oh, they got those
CPN the other day. I was killing it.
Hey Trevor, you don't have to do that. That's my part.
Oh. Isaiah's literally in the middle of a network-wide scandal right now about playing video games in the middle of a stream.
I've been doing this since I joined. First of all, I really never do it on our show, but I've been playing video games doing this AFC South show since I got on the show. Like when it's not my turn to talk, I don't.
Oh, and y'all, it's okay. Tootin fumbled, okay? He did it in practice, y'all. So they already working with him on that, okay? Golly. They're gonna put the ball on the ground.
Well, I don't know, man. No, I don't know.
The coach said
you put the ball on the ground in non-contact.
The coach said it's a learning experience, and he hopes he learns from it. And that's what it was.
Yeah, but he also said it stood out that he dropped the ball.
Of course it did. Yeah. Why wouldn't it? The ball is on the ground. It's supposed to stand out.
You fumbled the ball in non-contact.
Well, why did you fumble in non-contact?
I don't know, but that's a problem. That's
definitely you ever dropped your phone before without getting hit out of your hand?
How many running backs you see in the game running and the ball just pop out their hand? It happens now.
It's happened to ETN 2 or 3 times.
The question is,
I know it did.
The question is, why did it happen? And
what are you going to do to fix it?
Yeah.
Because ETN did that 3 or 4 times in 2022, and then in 2023 he didn't fumble at all. Yeah, I mean that's something to learn from.
I mean,
I think he's going to be fine. It's not that I think this is just like a detrimental red flag. I don't think that. I will say though, I did agree with Liam though. It is a bit interesting that we're non-contact and putting the ball in the grass.
Hey, well,
it's a little weird, but
look, he could have had a cramp, man. Them cramps will make you drop a lot of things. I saw Fred Taylor go through an open hole. He messed around and got a pull a groin muscle, half stride, and he dropped the ball quicker than anything. I don't know if y'all ever had one.
Hurt. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. I'm just giving you an examples. That's all.
Speaking of dropping things, let's talk about something that could have been a major drop in all of our emotions and our happiness, because Mason Graham is dropping the ball in mini camp over there, isn't he?
And look,
he sucks.
well, I wasn't sold on him anyway. Y'all know.
It's almost like
I
we
said-
all said that on this show. It's almost like on this show, we were one of the few and one of the only shows in Jaguars entertainment, period. And I know that because I watched all of their draft predictions, and I watched all their grades. We are one of the only that said we are not high on Mason Graham like everyone else is. We just don't think that should be the pick overall.
No.
And I'll be damned.
Look, honestly, he wasn't the best on his own defensive line. He really wasn't. His teammate was better. What's the boy name? Damn it. It's not Campbell. Or is it?
Oh, I don't.
The other guy, not the cornerback, not with Johnson. But anyway, he wasn't the best on his own team. So I don't know what they saw in him, but it's coming out now. Now, once again, this is just, as somebody says, the Panty Olympics or whatever, they just running around. We'll see when August, September get here. But right now, it's not looking good. It's not looking good at all for him.
Mm-hmm. Well, can I just say this too? For all the people out there that are not for all the people that are talking about how Trevor's not throwing well, and then people bring up the fact that he just had shoulder surgery, and they're like, "Oh, on his non-throwing shoulder." Some of y'all never fucking got hurt throwing it. Some of y'all never had an injury and had to actually rehab and do anything. Because if you tear a labrum, throwing shoulder or not, I don't know if you know how to throw a football or not, but it tells me you don't or you never have. You got to use your whole body. You got to point. You got to do the things. It's not just like if you're just flicking with your arm, you're not doing much. There is nary a quarterback in the NFL that can throw 20+ yards by just flicking their wrist. If there is, it's only one or two.
True that.
Nobody's standing, I mean, it's just not how it goes. It affects you. Also, too, things to think about. And this is what I've been telling people. It's a new system. There's new drops when they're warming up. They don't start doing the 3-step, the 5-step, the 2.5-step. They don't start doing those drops. They've already done the install technically for the plays. They start working that in warm-up. So now he's doing new drops. He hasn't thrown the ball in 3 months. You're feeling out your receivers again because you haven't thrown. You're getting comfortable. There's a lot of stuff that goes into it. I don't know why people are sitting there acting like every single warm-up is literally just the quarterback catching the ball and throwing the ball. There's so much more to it.
I also don't know why they're acting like he's actually throwing back because he's not. He's not.
Yeah. But what he missed on the sideline, only Brian Thomas Jr. could get that.
Literally.
Everybody wants to say that.
It's a perfect throw. That's what you want.
I think that is such an overused thing people say nowadays. Is that he put it only where his receiver can get it anytime somebody throws a bad football. That was genuinely where only Brian Thomas Jr. could have got it if he could have, because it was on the sideline, up in the air, and again, it's warm-ups. He should have hit him in the hands. Sure. You can't always throw a ball on a dime. It's not how it works. It's not how it goes. Not every quarterback can do it, no matter who you are. And to Asante Samuel Sr., whoever the fuck that was on the It Needed to Be Said Sports, Tom Brady did not complete every single pass in practice his entire career. Shut the fuck up. Okay? And you didn't catch every fucking ball that came your way. And you didn't even don't act like Bill Belichick shut down practice every single time Tom Brady missed a throw. Because
Asante Samuel was on defense anyway, so whatever.
I doubt he shut down practice every time he fucking got burnt or every time he got his hands to the ball and dropped it.
Most of the clips I've seen, Trevor is absolutely fucking throwing dimes, dude. Throwing dimes. I'm talking laying in tight coverage. I saw one where it went into Travis Hunter, and I didn't see the DBs that were on it. I think it was Tyson and Jarian, but you got one on right underneath and one right above. I mean, Trevor laid it right in that motherfucker. Boom! That shit was beautiful. Wow, fucking chef's kiss. That motherfucker looks electric. Throwing dimes, bro. Throwing dimes. I fucking love this dude, man. God damn.
Gonna say it. Trevor is a what? Trevor's what?
A beautiful man.
What is it?
Oh.
I know. Because I know Trevor. He's about to say it.
A motherfucking dog.
There it is. Hey, we ain't gonna do that right now. He's him.
Timothy,
He's him.
100% Himalayan, bro.
He
I don't
is.
care. No, man. And then another thing, man. All these people talking about, oh, Travis could. Oh, hold on. First of all, I gotta address it because I can't skip it over. Fuck you if you said he stumbled on a route that wasn't guarded. That's when they tend to stumble, dumbass, because they're trying to fake moves that's not actually needed. They're trying to do shit that they don't actually have to do. You're literally making it up in your mind as you go. They tell you the route, you make up the double move as you go. So let's just start there. But moving on.
Yeah, moving on. Keep it going.
Travis Hunter found his way open about 1,000,001 fucking times. So
yeah,
that route's getting clamped up. Where?
Like, you know what? It's like they just gonna run that play every play. You know? So yeah, they gonna clamp down on it.
Oh,
Dude,
Isaiah just died. All right,
Yeah.
Isaiah.
It's still, you know, different variations of that route. And yeah, it's man. Yeah, he said his internet just went out. Okay.
Well, shout out,
But
first
yeah.
of all, more explicitly, shout out to our original 299 subscribers that have been here rocking with us since day one. We love
Yeah,
you guys. You guys have really done some stuff. And then
like Robert.
shout out to all 348 of you new ones. Shout out to you guys.
348. Good Lord.
We gained 348 subscribers since the mini camp.
See, that's what I'm talking about right there. You can't ask for anything better than that.
Oh, you
I
can.
mean, no.
You can.
And
I mean,
sure
we're still
do
gaining
thank you.
subscribers by the day. Like, I think we gained like 15 more today.
Yeah. Oh shoot, that's all right there.
We're doing good, man. We're still moving, and that's what I'm saying. Is like,
and we still got Robert with us. That I'm talking about.
Hell yeah, we got Robert. Robert's our
and we
man.
still
bro.
got Robert with us, man. Robert ain't going nowhere.
We love Robert, man. We love Robert. We love Cedric. We love Duval TV. We love all them dudes, man. All the dudes that are always in the comments. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ryan Litchko, I remember you, man. Shout out to you.
See, we got it all going on, man.
But no, Eric, I don't know if you've gotten a chance though. I don't know if you got the chance to see those clips that we were talking about though. Trevor is, Trevor looks like a man on a mission.
No, who be sending y'all the clips sometimes? Most of the time, you know.
I mean, most of the time you do. Yeah, I just don't know if you. I knew you had a lot of bowling stuff going on this week. You had your tournament.
Yeah, man. Yeah. The first one was man. The first one was bad.
Yeah,
it was bad. I think my highs was 202. You know, it was bad. It was bad. But come Saturday and Sunday, be down in Houston area doing it again. So we're gonna see. It ain't gonna be that bad. I'd rather have a bad one in the Bowl of the Year tournament than in state. So yeah, I'll be all right.
Right.
Because I basically have taken this whole week off just to relax and not throwing any balls down the lane or anything, just relaxing. So I'm gonna be all right this time.
Hey, you're gonna come in and be just fine. And then
heck yeah.
Trevor hasn't thrown since he got hurt. He's only had 3 weeks of passing. I don't think it's only 3 weeks, Robert. I know people keep saying that, but according to what Trevor said, I think it's been longer than that. I don't think that it's been like 6 months, but like I think he's been throwing for a couple months now.
I do too. I think they basically had him on a account. You know what I mean?
202.
Yeah. Girl, I can barely get above 100. Girl, who? Okay, all right, Worm.
Or are you talking crazy, Worm?
I understand what you're saying. All right, shout out to Worm.
Shout out to Worm.
No,
go ahead. I think Trevor's been throwing for a couple months, but not only that too. Trevor was talking about Isaiah, kind of touched on it, and I don't think that it can be just brushed over. I don't think. They completely switched his stance and his drop.
Yes.
He starts on the opposite foot now. They want him. That's the way they want it to happen. That's what fits the system the best. And that plays that's a massive change. It sounds so minor, but it is major. Major change. And it majorly changes your progression. It majorly changes just the way that you carry yourself in the first few seconds of the play, which are the most crucial seconds of the play. Right. So if he does seem a bit off time, it's probably because he is. with some of the plays. I mean, and understandably so. I mean, he's completely reworking what he's always done. He said he did also address, because I remember, and I'm sure you'd remember too, that he said that his footwork, there were some things that he wanted to work on personally, like some things that he wanted to do and
Right.
that he thought was lacking and that he wanted to
Mhm.
address. He felt like he got those done. And honestly, like I said, everything I saw from him, he looked sharp, really sharp.
Look, I went back and I was gonna show it tonight on the show, but maybe we'll do it next week. And looked at all the passes that Trevor threw to BTJ last year, right?
Mhm.
The last season. And when he had time, oh man, I was like, yeah, see, that's the Trevor I'm talking about right there. But the only thing I did notice with his footwork, because I did notice sometimes he got what they call happy feet because the offensive line was getting pushed back into his pocket.
Every
You
5
know,
seconds.
yeah, so he had to get rid of it a lot of times earlier than he anticipated he wanted to. But yeah, Trevor is fine. I don't care what he's trying fine. He just needs an offensive line and a running game. That hurt him a lot last year too. There really wasn't no running game except for a few games, a couple of games. But other than that, there was no running game. So everybody can just tee off.
Yeah.
Trevor said Eric is him. Okay.
There's him, man. I'm telling you.
Whatever that means.
Eric
But
is him.
yeah.
And then
But
another thing too is like with his timing and coming back into play. I think another thing that he's clearly prioritizing this year is his health. And I think that you see that now. He made a helmet change.
did he?
Trevor's no longer wearing the Riddell Speed Flex. He's wearing a Vices helmet, which is what the helmet that Patrick Mahomes wears.
Okay.
And I think he changed to that helmet, which let me see if I can bring up a picture real quick. I'll show you.
Yeah.
Because I can't bring it up to the show, but I can do this. There we go. Oh, Instagram right there. That's Trevor's new helmet. The Vices helmet.
Okay.
Trevor's no longer wearing the Speed Flex. I think that's because that helmet rated way higher in safety rating and will protect him a lot better for future concussion protocol, things like that. It's just better protection for him because now he's taking his second concussion, as you know. Like, I think he's really weighing that as a serious thing. Come on.
Look, if I didn't know I hadn't been drinking, I'd been like, damn, Trevor, you done got a little blurry on me. But it's all good.
Come on, man. Do the focus thing.
Yeah, it'd be all right. They know who you are, Slim Shady. They know who you be.
Oh, hell yeah, they know.
That is. They call you Slim Shady and it straightens right on out.
Hey. I'm telling you, I'm on one all the time.
We sorry, Isaiah. Isaiah said this is some bullshit, dude.
It is some bullshit, man. They're getting thrown out at the end.
I know,
I'll
right?
tell you what, though. Anybody in the comments got any questions or anything for us right now? Because right now we kind of got to wait on Isaiah anyway. We can't. We can't shut it down until he gets back.
Well, maybe we're gonna shut it down anyway. But anyway, yeah, y'all got anything for us? What y'all want to hear? What y'all want us to talk about?
Yeah, man, give us something. Robert. I know you're still peaking, man. We still got 7 people. Man.
Guess what, man?
What's that?
We don't hear much about the defense right now, do we?
No, because the defense is doing their damn job. They're doing the damn thing. Because they got 2 picks the other day.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. So one of them was Trevor's fault. Trevor sailed one. He did say that. He said, I just sailed one.
Okay.
And then the other one kind of was like a tip drill type deal to Jarian Jones. They got 2 picks the other day.
Okay.
So,
well,
they're doing the damn thing. They've spoke a lot. They speak very highly of Jack Kaiser and Caleb Ransall. He likes both of them a lot.
Good.
He likes them a lot. They're showing themselves really well. He likes Wyatt Milnum too. Which he should. Right. Wyatt Milnum's that homegrown backwoods big motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, that is a good thing. We need some of them.
Let's say he's just the type of dude I'm trying to see out there on the offensive line. I'm telling you.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. I mean, that's what we need. Some of them big corn eating road grading, big
Does Smith-
jokers. I ain't gonna say what I was
not
gonna
look
say.
out of shape.
Huh?
He said, "Does Smith not look out of shape?"
What Smith?
Uh,
On our team?
mhm.
Not Mason Smith, I know.
No, I don't.
What Smith
I
are you
don't-
talking about, Robert?
It has to be Mason because Mason Smith.
I mean, he may have put on some weight, but I don't know if he look out of. I
I
haven't heard
He
that.
looks big. He looks big.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if it's out of shape big or if it's just
Yeah.
like, damn.
He said Mason Smith.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Mason. It had to have been Mason. He's the only Smith we got. Also, shout out to the Downs family name.
The
Yeah, that's my
Downs
last-
family name. Okay.
That's my last name. If some of y'all didn't know that, and we now have a defensive end whose last name is Downs. I got a video clip of him just because I thought it was cool as shit. Oh no,
Okay.
I don't even
Let's
care
see.
what nobody says. That shit was cool. Look at that. Hold on, I'm gonna get.
Well,
look at that.
Let's root for him to make the team. Okay. What's
I'm
his
rooting for
chance?
him to make the team just cause. I don't even give a damn if he plays.
That's what I'm saying because of his name.
He's the bro. And you
Uh,
know,
Robert
I do
says-
agree with you there, Robert. Last year, at the
Didn't
beginning of the
last
year,
year.
he was getting
was
winded.
good.
But I
Yeah.
think that's got a lot to do with too. Is like he was just never able to get comfortable. It's
Well-
hard to build a good stamina, and it's hard to build a good I don't know, a good core and a plan to prepare your body if you never know what you're going to be able to do. And he was coming back from injury too. Like I'm sure there was a lot going on with that.
Well, you know, and here's another piece that fans forget about. When them guys get drafted and come to the NFL, they really haven't had a break from playing the 13, 14 games of college football, right? Then they come in for a
They
few
went
months,
straight into draft and
then they
combine
go
prep.
right, and then they get put on the team, and then they got to play another 16 games. That's hard. I don't care who you are. That's
You
even hard
absolutely
on
right.
the
It's
pro.
hotter. It's hotter than the fuck out here.
So you
It's
have
hot.
to really understand that. So yeah, that's why they say around the 10th or 11th game, a lot of rookies hit the wall, what they call the rookie wall, because they're just out of juice. Okay, they just out of juice. So, but I think the coaches may have asked Mason to put a little bit more weight on. I don't know, haven't heard it, but maybe he felt he needed a little bit more. Now,
Right.
hopefully, it don't turn out like Josh Hines Island did. You know, put on that extra weight and got slower and just couldn't stay on his feet for some ungodly reason. But we'll see. We'll see. You got me
we
curious
will.
how much he's tapping the scales in at for now.
Let's see. Let's see if
I
we got an
wanna know.
updated one on him. Let's see.
Because he wasn't a small dude to begin with.
No.
I mean, not at all. So heck, Mason, it's gonna be okay. Devon Hamilton, he don't need any more.
He is
Uh-huh.
6'6", 310 pounds.
How much more weight you gonna put on? I mean, if you're gonna put on anything, put on muscle.
Yeah, he looks
But
bigger
God-
than 310. Yeah, I'd say
Yeah.
about 340 right now. He looks big.
Yeah,
He really
Robert
does. He
says
looks pretty big.
335. So yeah, man, that's a big man. At
That's a big dude.
6'6", at 6'6", good lord, yeah. that's a huge joker. But I'm looking for big things from him this season too, though. I really am. And why am I? Yeah, because he showed flashes. So we know he has the ability.
Well, yeah, because towards the end of the year last year, when we were just down players, they were putting him in, and he was actually starting to get a rhythm and get us in consistency and a feel for the game. He started taking it over. He was a beast, like an absolute monster. There was nothing you couldn't stop him.
And I do believe with Armstead going back to his original position, tackle, we'll be all right there too, which would open up more lanes for Walker on that side of the ball.
At this point, I think my dream starting line there is Walker, Devon, Eric, and Trayvon. Yeah, I don't think I want to see Jordan Jefferson and Mason Smith rotate in a lot more than they did last year.
Right.
But I don't want to see them on the start yet. I don't think they're ready. I think it's time and experience. They'll get there.
Hey, speaking of that, while you were there, did you get any glimpse of what type of defense we'll be running? Base?
Nope.
No.
We did not run 7-on-7 or 11-on-11 at that drill or that practice. So there really wasn't any early indicators of what we may or may not be doing.
Because that would have been interesting. Then we could kind of figure it a little bit. Start our guessing games, like who's starting.
One thing I want to know is what the fuck are they doing with that drill where they're hanging the fucking punching bag?
I don't know.
What the hell is that? And that's the drill from this year.
Is it blocking? Is it? I don't know what the heck it is. It looked goofy, whatever it is.
It's definitely goofy. I can't see a bit of use out of that.
Unless they just get used to getting hit. Now, I don't know. Maybe we have to do a little research and figure it out, find out what it is. Yeah, because I had never seen that before. That was something totally different and odd. And it looked like he really wasn't hitting them that hard with the dang on bag.
No, they were just letting it go, and they were all like,
"Yeah,
what the hell is you doing?"
Like they trying to learn a new trail dance or something. I don't know. He made it back. Mr. Producer Man made it back. Yeah,
I'm back. I don't know what happened. My internet just like shit the bed, decided they didn't want to work anymore. I don't know. But I'm back.
Well, welcome back, sir. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Anything you want to add to our conversation? We've been going, man. Okay. Duval. Yeah.
Duval.
All right.
Yeah.
I guess that means we're leaving, y'all.
Is that good? All right. Bye. Thanks for coming, everybody.
Welcome back. See you later.
Just in time. Peace.